def small a. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can use global variables and how you can use local variables. Then so here this is the main program. So this main program is belongs to the global environment. The environment belongs to main is called global environment. Then instead of there is outside the global environment, there is another environment that is called a local environment. So this function has a this small function has a local environment. It contain a one variable called a. So in global environment there is a variable present in global environment. Then also in local environment there is another variable called a. So did you think that this a and this a are same variable? No. So this a is belongs to one local environment, then this a belong to global environment. So here a is equal to 50. I just passing this a to the function, then add plus 1 with this 15, then a value changed to 16, then print a here. So you already know that you will get a 16 here. So again function over, it will back to the caller position, then it will print this a. Then what is the answer here? Then you think that it is 16. Actually it is not 16, it is 15. So I will show you that. What is it? 16 and 15. So what is that? First it will print 16 here, then this value is 15. Then how? Because a is passing with this argument, the a is passed to another local variable a, then add with 1, then print a. Did you see that? What is the difference? So how this a will not get this one? Inside this, because this is local environment. Local environment contain another variable called a. This a and this a are not same. Okay, this is belongs to global environment, this is belongs to local environment. Okay, in local environment this global value is passed to a local variable, then in that local variable we are adding plus 1. So then we are printing that local variable. So after this function over, after this execution of this function over, then suddenly what happened? That local variable is over. That local variable lifetime is over. End. So it will go back to the function, caller function. Then it will print a, means actually this is over. This lifetime is over. Only remaining this. Then in this part, in this global area, only one a variable. That a variable only 15. That is, the main thing is this global environment variable and a local environment variable both are same name. That is different. Okay, that is different. This is in one location, this is in another location. So this environment is called global environment. This environment is called this one. This environment is called local environment. So any changes happening here, it will not reflecting main program. Okay, so if you define a variable inside the main program, so that variable is called a global variable. That is, it is declared in the main program. Okay, then if you declare any variable in local environment, so then that variable is called a local variable. If you defined a variable or variables in a global environment, that is called a global variable. Okay, then there's a first question that I think here. So here this is the global variable a. This is the global variable. This is the global variable. Sorry, this is the local variable. This is the global one. This is the local one. Then suppose then there is another deviation of this concept. Suppose I need to pass this a with this function call. Then any changes made here, any changes made on a, it will reflect on this a. That is, in this situation, if a is changed to 60, it will not affect in the main program. So in sometimes I need to, what are the reflections, I need to reflect that what are the changes happening in a, it must reflect on main program. Okay, main. Here, that is, if I a changed to 16, I need to reflect. If I print a, I need to get a result here 16 without return. For that, I'm using another global keyword, global a. Now what happened? This small a is a local variable, but this globe a is representing this a. Then the code under the global a, code under this statement, did you see that a is equal to a plus 1? So then this a and this a is representing this global a. So this a also representing global a. It will not representing this local a. If you print this a here, so here first small a. So what is this? This is the local variable belongs to local environment. This is also local variable belongs to local environment. Then we are writing global a. Now the code under this statement. So what? How many a's are here? This a and this a and this a representing this global a. No, once you return here, it will not, then a will not representing local variable. It will represent the global variable. That's the main thing. If you write the keyword global, then a means, then this a will not representing local variable. It then from here, all a's are representing this global variable. So anything happen here, it will reflect here. That is a is changed to 60. Then what happened? Then 16 is, then a is changed to 16. So if you print a here, you will get a 16 here also, you will get a 16 here. Because you know this a and this a and this a and representing this global variable. So I'm going to save this program. Okay, did you see that? Globe name a is a parameter and a global. That is, it is not possible. That is, this parameter name and a global variable in a local environment should not be same. Should not be same. If you're using a global, say local variable for parameter, then if you're using another one global variable for representing the global value, it should not be same value. It should not be same variable, because you know this variable and this variable name are same. That's why it's showing syntax error. So if just change this b, then what happened? A is copied into b is a local variable, then b is also, so here b is representing local variable, then but global a, this global a, from here to bottom, these all a's are representing the global variable. Then I'm going to run this program, then you will get a 16 and a 16. 16 and 16. So how you get this 15? 15 means because you are printing b is here. You are printing b here. Then I think you understand this concept. But if you passing, okay, I think you understand this one. Then in coming section I will teach you some other terms related to this global and local environment. Then I think this is clear for you. If you want to use a global variable inside a local variable, if you want to use a global variable inside a local environment, you can use the keyword global. If you can use you must use a global environment. Then one more thing, suppose you think that a is a number. We are passing a to b, right? A to a function. But what is the data type of a? That is a number. If you passing number as an argument tuple is an argument. If you passing an immutable type argument to a function, immutable type to a function, then any changes happening in that immutable variable or immutable data type, it will not reflect on the main program. It will not reflect on the main program if you don't use a global variable. Okay, I will give an example. Okay, I just changing this. Okay, then here, if you're using an immutable variable, a number is a immutable variable, then we are using this one. We are changing a is equal to a plus 1. Then a is equal to b plus 1. A is equal to b plus 1. Then print a. Okay, print a. We are getting print a here. Then I'm going to save this program. You already know that if you run this program, you will get what is the answer here? 15 and okay, 16 and 15. Because of what? Because this a representing this one, this a representing this one. Okay, because if you are passing a immutable object to a function, then anything happening in that immutable data, immutable variable, it will not affect on the real, it will not affect on the global variable. I think it is more confused to you. If I am using same variable name here, a, then okay, then a is equal to a plus 1, then print a. Then if you're passing a immutable object, immutable variable, immutable object to a function, then anything happen in that object, it will not affect on the main program. It will not affect on the main program. That's why if I run this program, you will get a 15. You are sending first 15, then 16, then 15. So it's in confusion here. Okay, I'm going to save this program. Here you will get a 16. Here you will get a 15. That is 16 and 15. So if you are passing a string here, hello, I'm passing this a to this function, and then you already know that how to change this hi. Then if I print a here, what is the answer here? You will get a hello, hi. If you print a here, what is the answer? You get only hello or hi. Which one? That's okay. If you have any doubt, you can do. You can run this program. Then okay, here first you inside the function you will get a hello and hi, but here also you will get only hello, because you know this is string is a immutable object. If you send this immutable object to here, then anything happening here, it will not affect on the main function. Without global, okay, if you are using global it is possible, but without global, I was saying about without global. But so if you passing tuple also, okay, so this I'm going to pass a tuple 10, 20. So how to concatenate a tuple? You already know that how to concatenate a tuple. Then I'm going to this one. Then I'm going to 100. Okay, now this is the tuple. I'm going to save this program. Then did you see that inside the function 10, 20, then 100 is appended to that tuple. But outside the function, outside in the global environment, what happened? There is a 10 and 20. So that is, if you passing an immutable object to this function, if anything happened on this immutable object, it will not affect on the main program. But there is another concept. If you sending a mutable object like a list, then what happen? Anything happened here, it will reflect here also. So here I'm going to append a dot append of 100. If I type a dot append of here, then 10, 20, 100. You already know that what is the use of append. Then print A means you definitely know that you will get output 10, 20 and 100. So if you print here, what is the answer here? So if you have a doubt, I will. Okay, what is the answer here? Did you see that? 10, 20, 100, 10, 20, 100. That is, if you're passing a mutable object from here, from a main function to a local environment mutable. If you're passing a mutable object, then any changes happening on that mutable object, it will affect on the global environment without using global. Okay, we are not using global here, but in immutable concept, using global keyword, you can made changes here. It will also reflect on the main program. Okay, but if you are not using global, but if you are passing a mutable object, what changes are happening here on this, in this variable, it will affect on the main function. Understand? If I again am going to append 100 also here, 1000 also here. So what is the answer is here? You already know that answer. Then okay, then 10, 20,000. 10, 20 I am passing from here, 1000 is appended here, then printing A is here. Then because which A is which type? Mutable type. So anything changes here, it will reflect on the main. If you're passing a mutable object to any variable here, any variable, if no need for writing same name. Okay, anything changes because this A is represent this B is representing this A. So any changes is happening here, it will affect on this original data. That's why if I print this, then here 1A, this is a global variable A, this is a local variable B, but we are passing a mutable object. That is, what changes happening here in this B, it will affect on the A. But if you passing an immutable object, what changes happening here, it will not reflect on the original data, original one. But if you passing a mutable object, it will reflect on the original data. I think you understand this concept. If you don't understand, again watch this video, then do this example. Then on your editor, if you have any doubt, ask me now.